Alright, so let's talk about today. Today was interesting. Today was actually kind of weird, to be honest. Where is it? Let's bring over the P&L here. It's a green day. Green day's good, obviously. So you'll notice something pretty crazy about this already. I'll explain that. So the trades for today. Unfortunately, the live video got corrupted today. I don't know why it wouldn't stop the recording, and then I had to force quit OBS to close it, and I didn't get the video when that happened, so I guess I don't get to show that. So NXTD was the crazy one of the day. So it was really the only one on the scanner. The music is always too loud. Hold on one sec. So pre-market, we were looking at. Oh my god. Okay, pre-market we were looking at this pretty much. So it looked okay, but when the bell rang, look, when the volume came in, the bell rang, it just instantly sold off. So what I tried to do was grab a bounce off of this because I knew it was getting shorted massively out of the gate. Well, I didn't know it was going to happen, but I saw it happening. Just immense selling pressure from the 30s down to like 10, like the teens. So when it bounced a bit, I think the first fill I got. Okay, sorry, no, I thought it bottomed out. I thought it bottomed out at 328 because it went under 328, and as it was coming back up again, like this is in the. I'll show you the 5-second chart. Maybe this will make more sense. Oh my god, this is going to be hard to... 942. Oh no. 925. 931. Does this... Okay, yeah. So, rate... Okay, this is exactly what happened. I saw it. Okay, so 930. Is this... Yeah, so this happened in the first... so 20 seconds. So... Right in here is where I got in. So I thought it was curling back up over this kind of pivot right here. Like it dipped down, people got their fills, and it was about to surge back up. I'm gonna go back to the 1 minute because that's impossible. Okay, so as it was coming back up, I tried to get in and I was wrong. So 3 seconds later, I instantly got out for a 3-cent loss. The exact same thing happened again 30 seconds later on the 931 candle. I thought it was coming back up. I should have waited. I got a little antsy. So I lost another, whatever that is. Actually 8 cents on that one or so. So I was already down, what was that? 11 cents, so $24 or something. It wasn't that bad. Tried it again. So I saw it for sure. Like just based on the level 2, so see how the volume here kind of died off a bit? I knew that people were done selling for now, and the people that were short had to cover, and the people that were trying to time the bounce were also waiting to buy. So as I saw that on the level 2, like there was a seller, I think at like somewhere in here, I honestly can't remember. It was around like 307 or 8, I think. Where are we here? Yeah, right on this candle. In anticipation of that one first minute candle to make a new high. So I got in, I tested out a bigger position size today because I'm moving up to 400 shares in a couple days on the 1st, on Thursday. If everything goes smoothly, until Thursday that is. So I got in with 400 shares at 308-ish, and I was selling at 315, 317. So again, perfect. That's 8 cents or so on 400 shares. That was about 30 bucks, so I was back in the green. So that was great. Or wait. Okay, I guess I took... Okay, I averaged down on this one because I didn't sell the original position because I saw nothing else on the scanner. Nothing was moving. So I don't know if I should have averaged down because I keep saying that averaging down is one of the worst things you can do. but it can also get you out of a sticky situation if you know exactly what you're doing. So I could have just held on to the original position and sold still at, let's say, 15, 17, 18, or 20. Let's say 17. And I would have made 4 cents or so, whatever, on the original position. But I wanted to... I still don't think averaging down was maybe the best idea. But in the moment, it seemed like it was, based on the price action, and that nothing else was moving. And that I knew kind of what was going on, and it was about to make a 1-minute candle to make a new high. So I was selling kind of into that. Now, again, that could just have easily screwed me over, I think. So I don't know if that was a good idea. And I'm going to count this as breaking a rule, but I'm not going to count it as screwing over my when I raise my shares. But I'm definitely not going to go to 800 shares. That was maybe from 200 to 400. But I think it's because I started with 400, I went to 800. But I'm not doing that again. That was too much. Maybe to 400 would have been fine. So I won't go through every trade on NXTD. I traded a lot of shares total. My commissions were crazy. So I was up, around this amount, and then I actually lost it. I remember somehow I lost it. I scalped it back down. I was scalping. I was in and out. I was kind of scared at some of these moves. Like, see, I was buying at 93, 93, 94 and selling into almost $3. But once I got the final kind of decent trade, I was like, okay, I need to stop. It was 9:44. I was like, I just need to step back because I went from green to red to green on the day, and it was approaching the time where everything kind of starts to slow down. So I was like, all right, that's it. I finished green, so that's fine. So Mosey, what happened on Mosey? This just popped up and it was squeezing. It was just completely squeezing. So I jumped in with a relatively tight stop. Where are we here? See this one candle? It was just squeezing. Unfortunately, I bought 207. Pretty much top fill. Top was 208. And as it was coming back down, I sold because I knew that was it. So I sold at $2. I lost 7 cents. 200 shares, $16 with commissions. So that was unfortunate, but it's not the type of market where that would keep going into like a circuit breaker or something like that. Like a circuit breaker halt, if it squeezes up too far, too fast. I mean, that was fine. I got out when I should have. What was that? 7 cent loss? That's fine. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done it in the first place, but that's fine. OHGI. 2 quick trades. OHGI, where are we here? Same idea, except it was sustained for a little bit longer. So I got in at 116 with 400 shares. Again, I'm trying out... Jesus, sorry. I'm trying out more shares just to kind of get a feel for it. Like the other day I took 300. Today I took a 400 share position. I took 800, but I didn't, I guess, really mean to, and I shouldn't have, so... Okay, so anyways, I get in at 16 and I'm selling at 19, 21, 20. I got kind of nervous a little bit, and it didn't hold up that well, so I just got out. It didn't really make that much of a move, so then that was fine. And then now, if I pull this over, it could have been more, but I can't complain. Green is good, so I don't actually think I filled this in. 26th today, so 27 US, 34 Canadian. Okay, what did I trade? Mosey and XTD OHGI. So what am I gonna write today? So it was fairly, like, it was good trading, scalping, and losses were pretty tight, but 800 shares is too many at this point in time. Don't exceed 400. What else? I think I played the rest of it okay. Based on the remember here when I kept trying to catch the falling knife essentially on NXTD. It was maybe a bad idea because it's so risky. Like, people that were waiting to short at the VWAP, see how it touched the VWAP or the 9 moving average right here? And it just got rejected each time, rejected each time, rejected, rejected. Maybe I could have waited, and like it's really risky to try and time that because you can just keep taking small losses, and then even if you get like a 10-15 cent gain, that's really just erasing the losses you just made, so you're not really coming out ahead. So, but at the same time, there was nothing else on the scanner. Everyone was watching this, and nothing was moving, nothing had volume. This had a low float-ish, I believe, so it's hard to say. Like, I learn kind of as I go, and see, people were shorting this. They were going crazily short into that moving average or the VWAP all the way down. So people made from 30 down to, you know, the 90s, like 40 cents or so. And that's why I want to learn to short also, but that's another story. So I was going to say, careful catching falling knives, be patient. That might have helped a little more. So did I follow the rules? I'll say, well, okay, I followed the rules. I did not follow the size rule. I followed this, and I followed this. So all in all, it's not bad. I mean, it was a good day. You can see here I've been kind of, it's just tiny kind of base hits, right? Like, all these gains are pretty small. And then I'm just trying to control my red days. I've been through this before. The point is just to be profitable with a small amount of shares. So 200 shares is not a lot. Like, on OHGI, for example, 200 shares on a, okay, I took 400. So 200 shares on Mosey. When I bought, it was 207. So that's 400. Like, that's $400. That's not a big position at all. So that's why the daily profits are fairly low, is only because of the position size. Like, this can be ramped up once I prove to myself that I'm profitable and I don't get tilted and I can follow the rules most of the time. I've already explained why. Like, I was using 2,000 shares before, even like more, sometimes less. And like, I would do really well. I'd have like 4-digit green days and then multiple 3 digits in a row. Like, I'd make, you know, 4,000 and then give back 3,000 on one day. So that was just not acceptable, and it would really screw with my emotions. Like, when I made, you know, almost, well, over 2,000 Canadian in one day, I thought I was the king of the world. Like, I was super happy, and then the day that I lost like 3,200, it was like, you know, I'm a piece of shit. Like, I should stop trading. Like, it's too much for me to handle. I haven't been trading for that long, so I need to do this properly before I like make a really dumb decision and blow up my account. So I think this was the right decision, to go down to 200 shares and work my way up and never have to go back down again unless I start breaking the rules. I have other investments and another job part-time that is able to pay the bills, so I don't need to be making a lot of money right now trading. So this is good. Anyways, back in the green. Let's keep this up. 2 more days. Let's try not to do something so stupid that I wipe this out. And if I finish green on the spreadsheet, I would say the month, but it's a little bit more than a month, then I'll move up. I still can't decide, 300 or 400 shares. I don't know. I'm thinking 300, and then maybe after 2 weeks go to 400, and not stay at a month. Stay at 300 for a month. I think that's a little too long. So that's what I'm going to do. So save that, and thanks for watching, guys.